Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Foul. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Ricky Thurston.
Digging in, Ricky Thurston. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, John Flowers.
Digging in, John Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 7 and the Red Sox nothing. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and another foul ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings. and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Robbie Grossman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
1-0.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Sean Rodriguez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one. Rodriguez on third with 2 out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Mariano Cabral gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Hit well on the ground to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Devers at second. Refsnyder at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. And that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set, and the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Center fielder, number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher, Ricky Thurston.
So stepping in, Ricky Thurston. First pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, John Flowers.
Ready for another chance. John Flowers. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sean Rodriguez.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Rodriguez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding into the box, Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Leaves a slider right over the middle. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
So he got him swinging. Nick Ahmed is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here's Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Brian Flynn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Chris Davis now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it bangs off the monster. Moustakas rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Ricky Thurston. A ball and no strikes.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, John Flowers.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw won't get him.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Now batting, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Devers is there. And the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Texas is out in front, 13-0. Now the Red Sox DH, Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Flowers. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. Benintendi stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
$13-0, the convincing final score. The Rangers take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Landon Grissom pitches well enough to get the W. Mike Foltynewicz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.